welcome to Sports Talk Radio with your host, Smooth Joe. We're going to focus a little bit on the local sports this week in New York. We'll start with the Yankees. Brilliant 3-game sweep of the Minnesota Twins. They ended it Sunday night with a pretty good game. They scored 2 in the top of the ninth off Nathan, and that pretty much sealed it from there. And they will move on now to play the Angels in a best-of-7 matchup. It should be a bloodbath. We'll talk that more later in the week, as that series will begin Friday night in the Bronx. The Giants, earlier on Sunday, blew the doors off the Oakland Raiders. The game was over before Oakland even got on the plane to come here, and that was the way that went, as Eli only came in for, I think, the first half and was out by late second quarter. So that'll be that. They'll face the Saints next week in a battle of the undefeateds again, New York versus New Orleans. As we get to the Jets on that note, who had a miserable afternoon last night, they lost to the Miami Dolphins, who put some spunk up against that defense. They ran all over them with the Wildcat. They couldn't stop them. They were getting 5 yards here and there. And the Jets were shut up last night, and they'll play the lowly Bills next week. If they can't beat the Bills, the season's over for the Jets. And anyway, we'll focus on the MFL today, the Midstream's Fantasy Football League. Yes, as our favorite here at Sports Radio 66 is Evan Daniels taking first place for once this year. Evan Daniels is a coach of Team Walsh in the MFL. And we'll have him in about 20 minutes. And, you know, it was a pretty good week for him, as his Giants won also. But in the league here, we had some pretty heartbreakers. Some pretty bad heartbreakers for some of the guys, including Team Puggy, who actually faced Team Walsh. His Red Sox lost. His atrocious Oakland Raider team lost. And he lost himself. It was a tough weekend for Team Puggy. Just want to send a shout out to him. How you feeling? Feel alright, kiddo. You get him next time. And Team D-Wall also had a tough weekend. He lost in his fantasy league, and the Jets lost to his team, and the Mets are just awful, and that's his baseball team there. Alright, after this, we'll have Evan Daniels. Stay tuned for these commercials. Welcome back, and joining us now is going to be Evan Daniels, the coach of Team Walsh. This interview is brought to you by Denny's Restaurant. Get your Grand Slam, 2 eggs, 2 pancakes, and 2 pieces of flabby ham. Get them at Denny's, and it's hot and ready to go. Only for $2.99 for your Grand Slam. Again, 2 eggs, 2 pancakes, and 2 pieces of flabby ham. Alrighty. Alright. Coach, are you there? Okay. How you doing, Coach? Smooth Joe here.
Hey, Smooth Joe, I'm doing all right, hanging in there.
All right, Coach. Well, you moved into first place, and, it's looking good from here on out. You're 4-1. You went 11-2 last year. Can you pull this thing out again?
Yeah, Joe, it feels good to be back on top. 4-1, but we just want to take it one game at a time here and see how we do. I'm not going to make any promises or predictions. We got Team Moore next week, and it's a big game for us, and we want to hang in first place. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, well, I think you could. I mean, you do have like one of the best teams in the league, maybe behind Davis and McGowan. And, you got Team Moore next week. Or what do you think? You think you're going to beat them, or how do you think you're going to do against them?
Yeah, we're standing tall in first place right now, but there is a lot of competition out here in the league. However, for next week, we got Team Moore, and I don't want to make any predictions, like I said earlier, but we want to take it one step at a time and put the right players in that can put some points on the board. He does have a strong team, though, even although he is struggling. He's got strong quarterbacks, a good foundation there, so we'll see how it goes.
Well, Team Moore's currently in 7th place, so I think he could take care of him. Take care of business this weekend, and McNabb's really stepped it up this week. He had players like Ronnie Brown and Peyton Manning and McNabb. They all stepped it up, and I think it's those 3 players that got you the victory. You think so also?
Yeah, it was good to finally get McNabb back from injury. We got Peyton Manning and Ronnie Brown producing for us each week. And we had another key contributor this week with Armand Bradshaw from the Giants. He did great for us this week. I had to finally put him in a starting role, and he produced well.
Okay, Coach. Well, is there any last words you'd like to put in before we let you go here? We're running out of time.
Yeah, and for all the fans out there that watch the Monday night game, we all see it's Hispanic Heritage Month, so we just want to pay tribute to all the Hispanics in the league and just be grateful for them and the families. And that's it. I'll talk to you next week, hopefully. All right, Joe?
All right, Coach. Well, good luck next week and good win. And congratulations to moving in the first place. We'll have you here, in your weekly spot on Tuesday afternoons, and we'll look forward to it. Good luck next week and get it done.
Will do, Joe. Take it easy.
All right, that was Coach Evan Daniels of Team Walsh. And that's all the time we're going to have today on Sports Talk Radio with Smooth Joe. The show is brought to you by the UFL, the United Football League. The New York Sentinels are your local team. Catch them at Giant Stadium. Fifth row seats in the lower section are going for $20 each on October 29th. Get your tickets for the New York Sentinels, everyone. We want to see you there supporting our team. They had a tough loss last week. Ted Cottrell is the head coach. He'll be joining us the day after that game, so don't miss the broadcast on October 30th. Ted Cottrell will be here live and followed by Evan Daniels, as he is always in his Tuesday spot. Alrighty, everybody, take care. We'll see you next week here on Sports Talk with Smooth Joe.